Hi, it's Patsy. So I've popped on because I've got a new deck that I wanted to come on and show you. It's the Hush Tarot by Jeremy Hush and produced by US Games. It comes in the hard box. I had this on pre-order. I saw some of the images and liked some of the images that I saw, so I thought I'd go ahead and order this. And it came last night. I didn't really have a chance to look at it because it was quite late when I got it. So I've just had a flick through it there now, and I thought I'd come on and show you. I'm not sure what I think of it, I will be honest from the start. There is some gorgeous images and others I'm not so keen on, and I don't know how I feel. I'll see how we go as we read, as I do readings with it. It comes with a little book. It's just 68 pages. It just goes straight into, after an introduction, it goes straight into the cards. It gives you upright and reversed. There is a little bit about why they've chose certain animals for that card, but not a great deal. I mean, you get this for one card in the majors, and then in the suits you get about half a page. So you get one spread, Self-Binding Influence, which is a 4-card spread, and then it just goes into about the artist. So that's all you get in the book. It's not a big book, it's very thin. On the back it does say, Hush Tarot beckons readers to explore an alluring world where animals and human spirits are unified, and even the smallest creatures like ravens and hares have great significance. At times, they appear lost in the weeds, but there is always a hidden clue guiding them to the way out. The fascinating characters and landscapes are illustrated with lush detail, inspired by a 19th century aesthetic that explores natural forms in various states of life and decay. Hush Tarot offers a shift in perspective that reveals profound answers to life's mysteries. So that's what it says about the tarot. So, the backs are fully reversible. That's the backs of them. So they are fully reversible. Cardstock is pretty good US Games quality. Kind of that matte feeling. It's not glossy or nothing. So here we go. So we have the Fool. The Fool is a little ferret. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the Fool. Then we have the Magician. That's the Magician there. The High Priestess, which is the image on the box. That's the High Priestess. Then we have the Empress. I mean, I do love birds, and this is one of the reasons why it did talk to me when I saw some of the images. Yeah, this is the Emperor. I'm trying to get close enough so you can, there's lots of details in these cards. And we have the Hierophant. Again, you really have to look into the details in here. There is a key somewhere that I saw in there. So you really have to pick out the bits. Then we have the Lovers. We have the Chariot, which is like one of the fairground horses. And Strength. The Strength. And there we have the Hermit. And the Wheel. The ripples going around there. There we go. There's lots of details, when you can see all the ants here. Yeah, Justice. I suppose there's like, it's all the ants at the bottom, and there's bees or something flying above her. I mean, there is a bit of nudity in this deck, so it might not be, you know, for some people. The Hanged Man. Now, this, if you see closer there, you can see he's kind of all tangled up in the weeds, and the undergrowth has got himself all tangled up there. So then we have Death. Death there. and we have Temperance, the Devil, cute kiddies. Then we have the Tower, which is like a chimney stackers come down, and the birds are sitting on there looking in, I suppose, wondering where their nest is gone. And then we have the Star, Hunting we will go. That's what it's got says there, a hunting we will go, and that's for the Star. Then we have the Moon and the Sun. Then we have Judgment. I think this is a beautiful card, Judgment. And the World. So that is all the majors. So we now go on to the cups, and you just get the symbol at the top and the number at the bottom. So this is the Ace of Cups. We have the 2, the 3, and the 4. We have the 5. I think that's beautiful, that image there, the 5 of Cups. And I love this one for the 6 of Cups, the hairs. That is really lovely. And the 7. Then we have the 8 of Cups. Just getting their hat on there by the look of it. Just there, the 8 of Cups. And then we have the 9. And the 10 of Cups. And we have the Page, Knight charging along on some mythical animal there. Some sort of, I can't quite work that one out. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Cups, and nesting in there, in her crown there, I don't know if you can see. And then we have the King of Cups. So that is the cup suit. And we're now going to go on to the swords. And something I did notice, which I will show you quickly now. This because it's symbols, if you see at the top there's a symbol, that's the symbol of the swords, and then you get the symbols of the wands. There's not an awful lot of difference side by side. At a quick glance you could easily get these two mixed up, can you see? So yeah, so that is something to be aware of with this deck. I do think that that is something to so this is the Ace of Swords. Then we have the 2 of Swords, and the 3, 4, the 5 of Swords. It looks like he's only holding 3, but it's got 1, I don't know if you can see, 1 there and 1 in his hand there, so that is the 5 of Swords. The 6, and the 7, about a nest full of shiny goodies there. And then we have the 8 of Swords, and the 9, that going on in her head. And then we have the 10 of Swords. And I think that is a gorgeous 10 of Swords. Like I said, there's some in this deck that I really love, but there's some I'm not sure about. So I will have to see how I get on when I start reading with them. But it's a beautiful deck. That is the Queen. and the King of Swords. It's a pheasant or something, I think that is, isn't it? Should we just have a look what they say about the King of Swords and why they've chose that particular animal? Let's have a look. King of Swords. Upright strength, leadership. Like a pheasant, you have the ability to reach ever-increasing heights in your understanding of the world around you. Wings spread wide, show your authority and presence. Your colours are of royalty, drawing others to you. With a firm foot anchored to the earth, you are reminded to stay objective in your decision-making. The brutal, dry environment represents the difficult decisions you have had to make to gain this position. You lead the way through areas where others have failed. So that kind of tells you why they've chosen the pheasant and a little bit more detail about the card. So it could be that I'm just going to need to read the book, as you know, and kind of get an understanding of why they've chosen certain images. So then we go on to the Pentacles, and we have the Ace, we have the 2, and we have the 3 of Pentacles there. That's a gorgeous 3 of Pentacles. We have the 4 and the 5 of Pentacles. The 6, 7 of Pentacles is lovely, and the 8 of Pentacles. Don't know if you can see, is busy chopping away. Yes, that's the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the 9, she still has the bird in her hand. The 9 of Pentacles. And I love the 10. I think the 10 is beautiful. So there's the 10. And then we go on to the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. Get a bit closer. So that's the King of Pentacles. And now we're going to go to the last suit, which is the wand suit. So we have the Ace, we have the 2 and the 3, and the 4, 5, and the 6, there's the 7, and the 8, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands is so cute. There's the 10 of Wands, a little kitty cat. But, oh, I'm dropping it. But I don't know if you can see the 10 of Wands, but there's someone underneath there, look. And then we have the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So that is the last suit, so that's the wand suit. So yeah, I mean, there's some gorgeous cards in there. There's some cards that I'm not so keen on. I don't know what I think about the back. I'm not very keen on the back, tucking them away. They're quite, got Hush Tarot written in there, I don't know if you can see that, Hush Tarot. Yeah, I'm not sure what I think about the backs. They're a bit, they'll probably be fine once they've been used for a while, but they are a little bit slippy. They are a little bit slippy. But they shuffle lovely. They do shuffle nice. And the cardstock seems really nice. And like I said, it hasn't got a shine. It does look like, you know, feel like this matte kind of finish. I don't know what they call this finish. It's not shiny. Is it like a... But yeah, I'm not sure. It's got beautiful images. There's some images I'm not keen on, but that can be with any tarot. It's going to be the test is when I'm going to work with it. But you'll have to let me know what you think about it. I mean, I was really looking forward to this coming out, and I was waiting for it, but now it's in my hand, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to get on with this, but it may surprise me. It wouldn't be the first time, but all round lovely looking deck. Yeah, if you've got this, you'll have to let me know how you get on with it and what you think, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.